Michael, the first 24 hours of meeting you in person was a whirlwind. From the gala with your parents to crashing your cousin's wedding and meeting your entire family. But it only took about 4 of those 24 hours to realize that this is where this is going to end up. Standing here getting married.
Not long after arriving at the Merryman Club, we made our way to a table full of seafood. You had informed me you were from Annapolis. But as I watched you try to eat an oyster that stuck to your chin, I was a bit skeptical. Another hour into the night, and we were up on that balcony. I had stepped away to gaze out at the Baltimore skyline. When I turn around, I see you talking about construction with my dad, cigar in hand, not missing a beat. At that moment, I thought in my head, wow, I'm in trouble.
I remember the exact moment in time that I knew I was done for. It was surprisingly right after you asked me how old I was in line for crab cakes and discovered that I was a cougar. But it was about 4 hours. It was about 4 hours after meeting you, standing on that rooftop in Baltimore. You're smoking a cigar, looking fine as hell, freckle face, big smile, and staring deeper into my eyes than anyone had ever done before, truly listening to every word that I was saying. I knew at that moment that I was already falling in love with you. What I didn't know at that time was that not only was I finding my husband, but I was finding my own personal comedian, therapist, and hype man, the most driven and caring human being I've ever met. Most importantly, my very best friend. I was an independent woman and didn't need a man. But 6 days later I met you, and 3 weeks later I had abandoned said townhome and lived in the smokehouse with you, your dog, and your roommates, which were mice. We didn't need materialistic things, a dishwasher, microwave, or even hot water. We just needed each other. Those were the best 3 years of my life. I didn't know that love was supposed to feel like this. Before you, I've always felt that I was almost good enough. I was a little too outgoing, a little too driven, and a little too loud until I met you. You hold me above your head every day of the week and push me to be a better person and to achieve my goals. You understand that my ability to speak 23 out of 24 hours in a day is actually just pure talent. Even though I know you would not mind an hour or two of silence every once in a while. Even though you're a wild pony and keep life very interesting, you're a constant in a life full of variables. We've been faced with the hardest times of our lives in the past 4 years, but it's hard to even remember what those were because we got through them together. I can't promise a very quiet life. I can't promise to not use my outdoor voice inside at all times. I can't promise to not be a gremlin of the blankets in bed. And I can't promise that it'll be easy, but I promise that I'll never give up. I'll always have your back. Can I get yeehaw?
Ever since that night, I felt as though I'd found my soulmate. Throughout my life, this spot has been where I come during good times and bad to reflect. I had never imagined getting married here until I met you. I feel so honored to be able to pronounce my love for you in front of all of our friends and family. I also feel a deep sense of gratitude for the generations that came before me that we are able to stand here today. It is my hope that we can produce another generation, keep this family farm and the family a while longer. I'm not saying we will not have our trials and tribulations, but I know I have found the best partner in this life I could have ever dreamed of. Your work ethic, intelligence, and beauty amaze me every day. I promise to always love you, to always have your back, and to always keep the fights clean and the sex dirty.
other jobs in construction and project management. She leans back in her cubicle. She had just gotten out of a relationship with a guy that didn't deserve her anyway. And she said to Dylan, "All the guys in Annapolis are douchebags and hipsters. I'm looking for a cool cowboy." And Dylan was like, "Well, I know the guy."
Christine used to subtly hint that she wanted to meet a nice, civilized, and refined guy who also had a countryside. I thought, well, Mike lives on a farm and can probably learn the other stuff. So why not?
You bring me roses on a Tuesday, kiss me at the red light. We both like to walk down in Shelby Park. You hold my head at bedtime, you know my favorite wine. This is why we work, why it's you and I.
Everything changed when Mike met Christine. It became obvious right away that she had a profound impact on who he was. It's hard to put that effect into words, but I think that's kind of the point. It's indescribable. What they have created in the short time they've been together is, I think, what many strive to accomplish in an entire lifetime. I know I speak for everyone here that I can't wait to see what you two can create together with a whole lifetime.
I feel alive.